Mary, I forgot your blanket. Tina gotta give me a blanket. Scheiße. Hold on. Watch what you say. I'm on live and you on speakerphone. Do you have? I forgot Mary blanket. It might be cool in there. You got a baby blanket for me?
Yeah, and I think it's crazy that you gotta tell me to watch what I say, but yes, I have something for Mary.
You got what?
I got something for Mary. I just think it's awful that you gotta tell me to watch what I say.
No, not what like that. Just you might do our talk, and I don't have them in my business like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You might start talking. No. You might start talking about Ash. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. They don't know me.
I got little ones.
Okay, I'm on my way.
All right.
Hold on. Sorry, y'all.
Hold on.
Be prepared because I'm about to do a treatment on you first.
Hey.
Okay. Bye, girl. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Anybody here? So, I had to come in today. I know I've been MIA, but I've also been in and out of the hospital. But I had to come in now, today, because this is the end of spiritual fitness. This is our 12th week. So, I got about an hour to talk to you. So, I'm going to take you through some things. During this spiritual fitness, number one, for me, it's been an awakening. I got so much out of this spiritual fitness. These 12 months, 12 weeks. I've changed. I've lost 15 pounds, so I guess that's about 5 pounds every 4 weeks. I'm 15 pounds down. And I'm never going back. I feel more comfortable in my body. I'm stronger. I'm a little more muscular from all the workouts and the creatine and eating sardines every day. So it's funny that today is the last day. We're done. So for all those who's made it in any way, in any capacity, for 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8, 12, I congratulate you for taking that time out for yourself. Let's look forward to the next one. The next one, it'll be for the rest of my life. I'll do spiritual fitness every 3 months for 4 weeks. So I have some spiritual fitness paraphernalia coming out for those who want to join the next one. I have some t-shirts, spiritual fitness t-shirts coming out. I have a cookbook coming out, and I have a spiritual fitness journal. So by the time the next spiritual fitness comes, we'll have these supplies that we'll go in with. So the journal is pretty cool because you'll be able to go through many spiritual fitness with that journal, you know. It'll have the instructions inside the journal. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, the cookbook. And I'm even doing some, for people who ask me, I'm going to do some, a kit with the puller. I'll make the puller. And the thing that pull out saturated fat, that cleanser, I'll be putting that out too for those who want that. So for every three times a year, is it 3 or 4 times a year? I look at my calendar. We'll do this. We'll go through a deep cleanse together. We'll get back on track. It get us into our meditations. It get just the whole 9 for the 20 protocols of spiritual fitness. I will call them out right now, but I can't read them off. So it's not really hard. It's just dedicating this time to yourself and leveling up. So it keeps you on track and it keeps your discipline. So if you fall off of anything, it'll be your restart. So I'm hoping and praying that anybody who joined us and didn't will now become a participant of spiritual fitness, so that we all can elevate together, keep ourselves elevated, keep ourselves strong, keep ourselves walking into what some may call their godship. Keep the primordials. You know what? Something I've learned, or coming to true understanding, is they're suppressing. One of the reasons, it's not just they trying to kill us with the food and pharmaceuticals or whatever. They're suppressing our God. They're preventing the awakening. It's what they're doing with the food, with the sadness, with the killings, with the all of it, all the disagreeableness. I hope you guys are still continuing with me. Meditate at 8. We remove all disagreeable energies and entities from around the world. Say that 3 times. Every night at 8 o'clock your time. But they're suppressing our powers, our abilities. Because during this time, remember, we're only a few years into the Great Conjunction. How we forget. We celebrate that day, but we're 20 years into the Great Conjunction, which means our power of womb creation, which some of you call manifestation, is on fleek. We're way more powerful right now, and we could create our reality much faster. And because once we went into the Great Conjunction, they went super hard. You feel me? That's when they came out with the C-19 and all this other stuff. They're suppressing us from becoming the greatest versions of ourselves. They're suppressing us from our awakening. So let me tell y'all what happened to me. First, during spiritual fitness, y'all know I have a joint pain in my body, like a lot of joint pain. It doesn't stop me none. I don't take anything for it. I'll go to rest, wake up a new body. By the end of the day, I'm hurting again. Or sometimes I'll wake up hurting. I push through it. I asked the 3 weeks, the last 3 weeks of spiritual fitness, my joints were so inflamed, I had trigger thumb. My thumb locked. It's been locked for 3 weeks. It's not no more. But it was locked. And it hurt to pop it. I had to pop it. Like it felt like it was pulling the ligaments. Doing spiritual fitness, a part of spiritual fitness is 4 meditations. You do 2 water programs. You do meditate at 8, and you do a self-check-in. So I probably did about 6 meditations a day. And in every one of them, I asked about my body. Like, what is wrong with my body? I'm do all the right things. What's wrong with my body? What's wrong with you? Why do I hurt like this? Now, on my 51st birthday, I took a CBD gummy. Somebody gave me a CBD gummy. The man said, well, this one really potent. And the friend was like, we always take that. So I asked him, is it going to hurt me anyway? Kind of, no. I'm just saying it's really potent. I'm like, what does that mean? That it's whatever. So I took the CBD gummy. By the end of that day, I was jumping portals, literally. Have witnesses to this. I was jumping portals. Didn't know where I was at. I couldn't move. Like, my whole body. Like, for me to get from my living room to my room took me an hour. That's how slow I was moving. I would walk, take a step and stop for like 5 minutes. Just frozen. And then I was like, I'm in pain. I was hurting. I was high. It was a feeling I ain't never had in my life. But I was excruciating pain. And since then, and I'm 56 now, my joints has been hurting since that CBD got me. You know, my mother has lupus. My sister has lupus, which is autoimmune. So, just lately, the last 6 months or so, I'm thinking maybe this is part of that. But my mommy done put this shit in my blood because the doctor said that all of her daughters would get lupus. I never claimed any of that. See something it's really bright today. What I'm about to tell y'all is gonna blow you. I got see this easier on me, kinda. So I didn't know what it was. So going into spiritual fitness for the last 12 weeks, that's a part of my meditation, connecting with the universe and nature to find what's going on. One of the things I asked for is a complete body reset. So I'm cleansing and focusing like I'm doing. I need a complete body reset. I need this pain out my body. So every time I exercise, I'm in pain. Some days I wake up, I hurt. So I'm like, I'm not going to exercise today to exacerbate anything or exacerbate anything. I'm just going to chill today. Do some stretching and vibroacoustics or something like that. Vibration plate. But I wanted to know. I kept asking for a reset, and I kept asking to know. Because I don't know if y'all remember when I went to Baltimore, did the Baltimore trip 2 years ago. And I was telling y'all about the heart palpitations. Didn't know what they was. They sent me to the hospital. I couldn't breathe. The whole I don't know what's going on with me. Y'all was telling me it's the devil. People shooting shit at me. All kinds of stuff. I didn't know. Is anybody even here? Am I talking to myself? I didn't know what was wrong with my body. Why I keep going through that. I went and saw a heart doctor. What I'll do is I'll go to the White Coats to diagnose me, and then I'll treat. Anytime I go, they can't find anything. They couldn't find anything that's going on with me. One time I went, my pressure was so high, it was like 199 over 117. My blood pressure. I was sitting there for a while and everything will calm down. Don't know why. So, a week ago, the 26th, this month, December, the 26th, I went to rest. Got a week left of spiritual fitness to do. I went to rest. I woke up on the 27th, and I had a spot in my left eye, like wiping it, like I can't see. Like what the fuck? I can see but can't see what's on my eye. By the end, as the day progressed, I grew a floater in my eye. By the end of the day, it was gone. The next day, mind you, the day before, we had a deep, super workout session. When I went to bed, like the 26th, like when I got up to walk from the kitchen table, my back was hurting so bad. It felt like somebody was cutting me across my back. That's how bad it hurt. Like somebody had a saw on me. So, and what it is, because when it hurt like that, it'll hurt until I get up and move around about 5-10 minutes, then it's down. It didn't go down. I was in such pain. I went to bed in this pain. I woke up. I like that. Went away. The 27th. The 28th. I woke up. My eye was like that. It didn't go away. By the end of the day, like if I blink my eye, I could see like a sparkle. So, by the end of the day, I was like, something's wrong. This didn't go away. It's a little worse, and I don't feel right. My heart, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was weak. So I left, and I drove myself to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, they told me the symptoms that I'm having is like, I think it's called GCA, giant cell arteritis, GCA, where the blood vessel to my eye, this vein that goes through here, goes to the eye, and then to the heart. It's the vein that supplies the blood, the major vein that supplies the blood to the heart. It's clogged or something. You look up GCA and you'll see what it is. But I could go blind in a couple hours. So I'm like, what to do? What the fuck I need to do? They wanted to heliport me to the next hospital. I couldn't afford to get heliported. I had to get my house straight. I got babies and shit at the house. I'm like, I'll do a self-transport. So they gave me a very, very, very high dose. This is the 28th of steroids, of a prednisone. Prednisone will stop. When he saw my blood work at the one emergency room, he saw that my inflammatory markers were really high, like emergency high. So he's saying because your body is so inflamed, it sent your pressure up, and then the eye. And that's what he's suspecting, but he's not sure. So he wanted me to go to the other hospital to see a rheumatologist because of the inflammatory markers were so high, and they wanted me to see an ophthalmologist. So I get there. Mind you, I'm 50 hours in this shit now. I done drove myself, and mind you, nothing close. When I said the next hospital, because they wanted to heliport because it wasn't in the same city. We in Arizona, everything spaced out. So I had to drive 2 hours to the next hospital by myself, feeling like that. But somebody was flying in that day, coming in, decided to fly in and join me at the emergency room. So I went there. I got an eye pressure test. I got all kinds of stuff they did. An ultrasound. And y'all with me? I got an ultrasound. So then I didn't see the rheumatologist. This hospital was just a mess. Junkies, it was crazy. Someplace I didn't belong. But the ophthalmologist, I think it's called ophthalmologist, not optometrist, ophthalmologist. He was such a stickler, and his energy was so bad. So he's saying, I'm about to put these drops in your eyes. It's going to dilate your eyes. And so I'm like, wait, he coming from, wait. When you do that, you tell me, what's going to happen to me? Can I see? Well, imagine taking a shower, and I'm seeing, look at the shower curtain. When you take a shower with steam, imagine seeing through that. So I'm saying, I'm not going to be able to see. So do you have to do both eyes, or can you I have to do them both? I said, wait a minute, you got to explain it to me like I'm a child, because I'm claustrophobic, and you telling me you about to put me in the dark. Just randomly, I was about to go dark. No prep. Well, I'm just here to do your eyes. I hear what you're saying. I understand that. I'm here because something wrong with my eye. I need you to talk to me. He was like a stickler. I said, listen, mister, be kind to me. I'm telling you, I'm scared right now. This is terrifying me that I'm about to go in the dark. Well, I said, you know what? It's okay. Let me call somebody who would know. So I called somebody who I know get stuff done all the time. So when your eyes dilate, am I going to be able to see? The first thing she goes, no. I'm like, the fuck with all of this? And then, because she was asleep. But anyway, she come back and she's like, well, no, I drove home. I drove back to work like that. It's just going to be, everything be bright. You got to wear shades. I was like, if she can do it, because she could barely see. And if she can do it, then it's not so bad. So she talk, everything I asked her, he's standing here after he said, okay, let me just step out so you can handle your business. So you talk to her. He never leaves. Everything I ask her, he answers. And I'm like, I need you to chill, mister. He keep going. I said, let me tell you what. Hospital. I said, hospital supposed to be a place of hospitality. When you come to this place, you're supposed to come here for healing. I said, but you're not giving that energy. And I truly believe if you touch me today, you're going to make me sick. Your energy will make me sick because you're not a healer. Like you keep saying, robot. And this is what I said to him. Like you keep saying, I said, you're very robotic. And I'm just here to do your eye. I'm who the fuck are you, Elon Musk? The fuck is wrong with you? Why are you talking to me like that? You see that I'm terrified. And you're pushing your being on me. I said, get away from me and get out my room. Do you want me to get out? I said, we established this already. Leave. You won't touch me. It won't be you. So the people come in, what happened? I said the same thing to them. They said, it was like, you're right. They looked at me like, this is a place of healing. She was like, forgot about that. The one they said some shit like that. So after like 48 hours of this shit, I ain't had no sleep, and my eye was going dark. I left. I'm in another city. I went to a hotel. They said another person was coming in. And I said, I'll wait to see them. So I left. I discharged. I went to the hotel. I slept at the hotel. I got up. And my trusty roomie, Kefa, had got me an appointment for Monday, just passed, with an optometrist. So I said, I'm going to deal with it till then. I'm going to start a self-treat and pray and do my thing. And I'm going to do a whole video on what I've been doing until then. So mind you, I'm terrified that it could be GCA. If it's GCA, I'm dealing with some shit for a long time. So I'm praying that this person can, whatever's going on, if we can see it on the spot. He looked in my eye, and after 5 minutes, the first thing he said, it's not GCA. He said, you have CRVO. CRVO is where the central vein going to my eye, 4 of them blue. So he said, what you're seeing in your eye is your own blood. You're looking at blood in your eye. I said, is this reversible? He said, yeah, with certain treatments, they got to put a needle in your eye. And that dissolves the blood. And then, like, the new veins start growing, but they'll grow in the way, can block your sight. So they might have, depending on how bad it, they might have to do like laser treatment, go in and burn those out. I cried on the spot. One, because it wasn't GCA. And this gave me something to deal with. So I said, what caused this? He said, mostly high blood pressure. Like, your pressure spiking. So I don't know that I have high blood pressure. I said, you know what, every time I went to the hospital, I did. But they said, he looked at my chart, he said it's the inflammation in your body. The underline is the inflammation. And he asked me how much, like, was I in pain? How much pain? I was like, yeah. He said, you must have been in a lot of pain. I said, I was. I felt like somebody was sawing my back. He said, they sent your pressure up. And the pressure did this to the eye. See if anybody's still here. And the pressure basically did this to the eye. I ain't mad at him though. I wound up in an emergency room 2 more times. Because, mind you, when I left there that day, I didn't go back to them. I went to the hotel, and then I went home. But that night, I wound up back in the hospital because it felt like my heart was going to beat out my chest. Mind you, I don't know what's wrong with my eyes, so I want to stay in just calm because I don't know if it's going to fuck this up some more. Excuse my English. So I'm back at the emergency room, the first one. They said, well, what happened is because they gave me such a high dose of the steroids. The other place didn't give me anything. My adrenals can do all this shit. I said, I think the steroids was too high because my body not used to anything like that. I don't do any drug, drink, smoke. I don't do anything. My body is clean. And he said, no, it could be the opposite effect. he said, I'm recommending that they give you another dose. Mind you, now the inflammation starting to go down in my body. I'm starting to feel no pain. This is like the third day in this now. So they give me another dose. And then they give me a prescription for the prednisone. Take 60 milligrams for 2 weeks, 40 for 2 weeks, 20 for a week. Because you got, once you get a high dose, you can't go cold turkey because, well, after you've been on it for like a month or so, you can't go cold turkey from it because your body will stop making that stuff, that hormone, that, what is it, a steroid. Your body will stop making it on its own if you cold turkey from it. And they gave me a very high dose twice. So now I went back to the hospital again after the second high dose. I had the tremors, the shake, but I had that throughout the whole time after I first got it. My body kept shaking like I had Parkinson's. This has been going on for the last week. Like I had Parkinson's, all kind of stuff. I'm telling y'all, it's too much shit in my system. So they gave me an IV to flush my system out. Because I was already drinking plenty of water trying to get it out. So they give me an IV and then they decide, oh yeah, it's too much in your system. I said, I told you that the other day before you gave me the other one. But I'm scared because I don't know what's going on with my eye. And they saying that they know about this and your eye gonna fucking go. You're gonna go blind in 2 days. You'll go blind in an hour. The way it works, you'll just go blind. So I'm terrified. All right, so I'm leaving myself in the hands of the butchers right now because I don't know what to do. I've healed of many things, but I never heard of this shit. So the way it all goes, so I wind up getting flushed out, but now I can't get off the steroid because they gave me such high doses. So I still did I did my own shit. I did 2 days of 60, 2 days of 40, 2 days of 10, and today will be a 5 and I'm done. Wean myself down because I ain't been on there for no month. And even after talking to them, everybody keep telling me something different. So I just did research. Because I would have stopped just the day before yesterday, just cold turkey. What's the day? Saturday. But I went to see my primary. And I was stopping at 20. She was like, no, just do the 10. One more day, just do the 10. I said, I did 10 today. I said, I didn't even do it today. I'm sick of the shit in my body. And she was showing me the shit. She was like, just do it. Just make sure you straight. Do it one more day, the 10, and then do the 5. So the day would be that 5. My body don't like the shit at all. Woke up like middle of the night last night with my heart doing that shit. It's that shit in me. But anyway, but I'm grateful for it because that man, I know he was only just trying to save my eye. So I'm not mad at him. I know what he was trying to do. He was terrified of my eye going bad. So, but the thing about that is that steroid gave me exactly what I asked for in spiritual fitness. I needed a reset, get this inflammation out. That's how I was just checked 2 days ago. All my markers are down and I'm leveled right now. I have no pain in my body and I ain't felt this in years. I asked for this though. I asked for the research, the reset. It just would have to be my fucking eye to sit me there because of the inflammation. Anyway, so the diagnosis is CRVO, central retinal vein occlusion. It can be reversed. So again, I've been doing self-treatment. I want to do a complete separate video on this because what I've been doing, like right now I have the black spider web in my vision, but I've dissipated it and I've acquired a blind spot, like with your car, like right here. Wait a minute. It's not even there right now because of what I'm doing. The treatments that I'm doing on myself is opening up my eye and clearing up the blood that I'm looking at, because what I'm doing is going within and dissipating that blood. This is what I've been in. So I can't even see. My appointment is a month out. Everywhere. Because I done drove to go anywhere. But everywhere it's just so booked for a retinal specialist. And I got the appointment for that, so that's straight. I'm still going to go have them, but I'm betting that in a month, they're going to say what happened because it's healing. Along with the inflammation markers, I have to go see a rheumatologist. I want to go see a rheumatologist. I want them to use their equipment that I don't have to check my body out. So right now, I'm treating, my mother has lupus. Sister has lupus, they say I'm daughter. So my approach with my body now is if I do have an autoimmune, spiritually and physically, I'm dealing with myself as if I have an autoimmune. Because I'm betting on when I go back, it's going to be completely different, I'm hoping. With my pressure, I think I had the high blood pressure for a long time, but just didn't know it. I think I had it for a long time. Because every time I went to the hospital, my shit was high as shit. But I think I had it as long as I had the pain, the inflammation. Gave me hypertension. It sends my pressure up. Because now I'm recognizing that feeling that I've been going through for the last 3 years. That was my pressure going up. And unchecked. So now, I don't know, like when you're, this is important for everybody. If your pressure going up, what can happen is your veins, according to my recent research, your veins will harden. And they can cause all kind of problems. They can clog. Get clogged. So right now, for what I'm doing, what the Guardians told me to drink fresh carrot and lemon juice every day, and I left my carrot juice, and I've been doing it. I've made it, and I've been drinking that every day, and I know that's working because my right eye, that motherfucker almost back to 2020 from the carrot and lemon juice. So you got eye problems, drink carrot and lemon juice, make it fresh yourself. I got 4 big bags of carrots and like 7 lemons, and then I threw a big piece of ginger in it, and I drink that every day. It's really good for your bowel movement too. It's really soft on the gut. It cleans the gut out real easy. So if anybody's having a problem with their eyes, go for it. So I wanted to say that, like, one, spiritual fitness saved my life because partly, a big partly, I'm the blame too. Mind you, I just finished my studio build. And when I tell you that whole 3 months, I neglected myself. And I was good at neglecting myself. I promise you, I take care of the things around me. The people, and a stickler about it. I make sure, don't eat that. Don't put that there. It's going to make your shit go up. I'm a stickler about it. But I'm not that with myself. Example. See the back of my hand broke out? I don't know if y'all can see the white. That dark spot been there when I broke somebody's jaw. It just turned like it. But this right here, the kind of white around there, that came about, I don't know, some months ago, way back. Before I started the studio build, it was on both hands. But, like, it got really bad on the studio build because I was eating shit. I mostly ate every day fish sandwiches from Culver and french fries. And when it was outside of that, it was fish sticks in a toaster oven, french fries in a toaster oven, veggie burgers in a toaster oven, no living foods. I didn't have no fruit during the build. I'll start doing something and I will completely go into self-neglect. That has been my past. Like another thing, like y'all don't see me change clothes much. You You'll see me in colors. It's not about the colors though. I do black. Even my best shit is black. But meaning, I wear the same clothes all the time. I'm telling you, I have like 7 of the exact same black hoodies that y'all see. So I might not be the one from yesterday, but it's the same hoodie. The one underneath of it, I got like 10 of those shirts. Like, see this hoodie right here? I buy a lot of one thing. I ain't never stinking or nothing, but I might have the same thing on. That started 15 years ago. I have a lot of nice clothes. A lot of nice shoes. I got minimalist stuff. My shit is expensive. I don't shop at Rainbow and shit like that. I wear all cotton. Just a $50-something hoodie I got on. But I don't wear stuff. I don't wear my stuff because of self-neglect. Let me explain it. I realized, like all of us, that I'm at war with myself on a spiritual journey, trying to reach wholeness, wholesomeness, this fight that I'm in. I felt like one of the things I do, and I tell my students to do, is to visualize who you are. Like, we don't do that. We do that with a job. Like, if you're going to be a doctor, you'll visualize who you are. You want to be that doctor, you want to be that surgeon, or whatever you want to be in life, you visualize it. When it comes to our spiritual journey, I feel a little winded. When it comes to our spiritual journey, we don't do that. We don't see who we are. So that I see her, what she look like, how she eat, So then it's a journey to her. And until I get to her, I'm at war with myself. I feel like our clothes is our costumes. And it represents either who we are or who we choose to be. And most people in the spiritual community dress for who they choose to be, not who they are. Who they are inside. I mean, who they are. Most people dress for who they choose to be. I was dressing for who I was. I didn't want to be fake. Not to call anybody else that. From my perspective, if I would have wore what I consider my more righteous gear, costumes, that's fake. Like, that's not who I am inside. So I dressed for war, even though that shit was all cotton too. That's just how I saw myself. I would look at myself in the mirror and be like, you fake. You still got issues. You need certain things I needed to not do anymore to feel like I have arrived into my goddess. And I didn't feel like that. I felt like I was smart as shit. I'm very knowledgeable. I am a healer. But when it came... Hold up, y'all still here. Awesome. They said the phone overheated. I got a new, I didn't know it was that hot, but... Oh, am I upside down? What's going on? Okay, hold on, y'all. Try it again. I'm almost at location, but... So I felt like I was at war. No. I knew I was at war with myself, and I didn't feel worthy of the claim. Worthy of the claim, to claim my goddess. Feel me? I had things I had to get rid of. My personal vices that made me feel or know that I had arrived. Today, I feel like I have arrived. I was even ashamed of the things that I considered my vices because of how people looked up to me. I'll put this all in depth in the book. This is definitely an entry in the book. But I don't feel like that anymore. This spiritual fitness, everything that happened in this spiritual fitness to the end, to today. Today is the last day. And I'm going into something else. I'm going into some juice fasting that I'm about to do. Stuff on my eye, just in repair. But my maintenance game wasn't up. It's like I neglected myself. I take care of myself when something breaks. I know how. Like I had endometriosis for years until I got sick of it. And then I fixed myself. I did what I needed to do. I ate the way I needed to eat. And then I took it to meditations into the soil. I connected with the ground until I had like a surgery for 2 days. It's a little TMI. But the clots that came out of me was like this and bigger for 2 days straight. And I ended my endometriosis journey myself. There's several times in my life that I've had big medical situations that, like December the 19th, 2019, I had COVID, undiagnosed. But I know I had COVID because I got it from them ladies at that post office. They all were sick. I got it. I didn't know what was going on with me. I didn't want to go to the white coats. So I went outside naked and cried on the earth. And I stood under the Arizona sun until it burnt it out of me. And that's how I knew how to help other people, along with the terpenes. And I took the terpenes, the whole 9. And then found, after I had that, they announced COVID, remember, on the 31st. I already had it on the 19th. The day that man was impeached on the 19th is when I had it. I cured myself from it. And then others. So whenever something breaks, and sometimes I can be long-winded. If somebody in my space goes through something physical, I'm right there on them. I have been neglecting myself though. That's why my hand's still like this. I could have fixed that. I got everything I need to fix my hand. Because I fixed somebody else's. But I gotta get over here in the shed to get the shea butter. I gotta boom, get this. But if it was for somebody else, I'd have had it already. Self-neglect. So what I realized in the spiritual fitness, I come out of this and I call it high vibrational living. It's my journey from here on out. But I understand the road to this high vibrational living is kindness with myself. I haven't been kind. Look up the word kind and all of the synonyms. Look up the attributes of this word, the characters of this word. I haven't been kind to Sika. It's why I haven't arrived. If I know, like the whole time I'm in spiritual fitness, I can't wait till spiritual fitness over so I can go to Barry Divine and get that cookie. That's not high vibrational living or kind to myself. I wasn't living high vibrational. I'm doing high vibrational things. Can't wait to get into a low vibrational spot again. How much sense did that make? I can make me my own cookie and don't have to use that sugar, knowing sugar is going to kill me. Knowing I'm going to have to clean that out all over again. Knowing I'm not going to get one. Knowing I'm going to go get that bitch every weekend or whatever. I'm in spiritual fitness, can't wait to go get that. That's not high vibrational living. That's not being kind to myself. Kindness is concern, care, and compassion. That's not me. I'm waiting to hurt myself. I didn't understand that though. I don't think I'm doing it right there. I'm gonna cleanse out, but when I get out, I'm gonna go get that. I know how to clean it out again. No, I wasn't kind. I wasn't living high vibrational. And that's what this spiritual fitness, that's my lesson that I'm sharing with you guys. That's the lesson that I got out of this spiritual fitness. And in being kind to me, I have no choice but to be kinder to others. I just haven't been so kind to Sika. Because like I say, I'll take care of everything. I mean, the dogs. sometimes doing better than me. And I bought the shit. They dress better than me. I get them dressed. But not, I don't dress me. But I have my shit. My wardrobe is extensive. And the average person couldn't afford it. It's like that, but I don't wear it. You don't see that on me. Because I was not going to step into my hijabs. I got a lot of long gown, like hijabs. It's my look. It's not like your look. It's not street look at all. It looked like holy man. I look, my dress is like, it's like holy man. Hold on, y'all. Stop it. I'm on live. I'm not crazy. Mary. Stop when you get a headache. Mary, give me a kiss. Stop. No, he's not doing anything. Just stop. Okay, I'm coming with it. Let me tie this up. I'm coming in. So, oh, you can stay there. I don't care if you stay there. I'll finish it up. So, okay, Mary, you stop. Can you be nice? That's nephew, baby. Chill. So, I wish I could talk to y'all more, but I have to go. But just, I want y'all to look forward to seeing a better Sheikah.
Hey, Tisa, you coming in?
I'm on live.
Oh, you know?
I want y'all to look. What you doing? This is a road.
No, it's a poncho. It is.
I want y'all to look forward to seeing a better me. I never considered myself a leader. People call me that. I don't see that. I didn't see that because of. I didn't see that because I wasn't leading myself 100. But today, I am. I consider myself that today because of the people that follow. But I didn't want to lead nobody anywhere. I will always say that to y'all. I'm not your leader. Don't just listen to the shit I say and take what you want from it. But I'm not your leader. Because I wasn't a leader at all. I knew a lot. To me, I wasn't. To some of you, I was, but I didn't claim that. I'm going to take y'all through the treatment that I'm taking myself through, which I feel like is healing my eye. And I'll keep y'all up to date with what happens with this situation. I've spotted my eye now, but the blind spot, I've made it smaller for what I've been doing. Not just the carrot juice. I'm going to do a separate video, but I'm not going to put it here. I'm going to put it on my healing channel, Zen Wounds 2. So meet me over there. So during the process, I didn't want to exchange energy with anybody. I didn't want to go live. It was just time for me. And at the end of spiritual fitness, I wanted that anyway, just me time. And I definitely got the... Did you pee popping? Let me see. I got the answers that I needed from this, y'all. Yeah, let's take this off. Hold on. Where your wipes at, Mary? I got the answers that I needed from this. For those who participated, I hope y'all did well also. Hope you got what you was looking for in it. Hold on, baby. There you go. Only because I have to go right now. Pictures of peppers. I don't know. What you saying about that? Let me just see who's here. So hold up, everybody. Yeah. So y'all, hope y'all hear me. I mean, it's those time to sugarcoat shit. A lot of us is in the same situation, and we're trying to make it. We're struggling, but we're trying. You know. And I'm at a different place in my life. First off, the thought that I can go blind just shut a whole bunch of shit down for me. It's not a game. The thought that I could lose my sight and partially, like, I could sit like this and do like this and my hand will disappear and come out on the other fucking side. It's not, it's like a little, like right now I can't see these last 2 fingers in my peripheral. But before I couldn't see the whole hand, so it shrunk. It's a very claustrophobic, it's a place to make you think. It definitely make you get your shit together. Because when I clear this up, I'm never coming back. The self-neglect that I did have is dudded, but that came with the spiritual fitness too. I went. That's why, number one, when I started spiritual fitness, when I went into this, it was bad because the way that I was eating for those 3 months really took a toll on my body. Y'all get the full story in the book. I'm gonna put it in the book. Take care of yourselves. You know, I feel for the people now. I get it. Certain people with glaucoma. I feel people with certain health conditions that you feel like you're stuck in. Let me say, nature has the answer for everything. Nature has the answer for everything. Go to it. On that note, I gotta go. I gotta go do a treatment in here. A couple treatments, as a matter of fact. But I'll see you guys soon. I'm kind of back now. So thanks for being here. We'll talk soon.